Hello, my name is Rich Howard, owner of Architectural Builders Supply. This video is to bring you a closer look at the major CAK-15. CAK stands for Cylinder Accessory Kit. 15 might be the quantity of different pieces in here, different types of items. A clear case. It's not 15, there's more than 15. Well, maybe there's not. We'll take a look. So a nice clear case. This is going to be suitable for, obviously, shop use. Going out to the field, you might need something a bit more durable, but nonetheless. Yeah. "16 different part numbers apparently are in here. So in the lid is where you're going to have the part number, then the description of what is down below. So the CCA-332 332nd aluminum collar, 332nd cylinder collar, aluminum color. And that's right, that one right there. So I'm going to put this down and I'm going to just give you a tour of what these are. As long as you have the part number, you know what refills to buy, and there is a description down below listing the bill of materials that's in a CAK-15. So a CCA-332 332nd thick aluminum color, that's some sort of a PVC or plastic material. You're going to have that same collar in a total of 3 finishes: aluminum, brass, and a dark bronze or Duranotic. That's brass for what it's worth. Certainly complimentary. And then dark bronze, 332nd, a total of 6 each. Then we're going to have the same concept of collar in 3 additional thicknesses. So 332nd, we just looked at, 532nd, which is about 0.15 or so inch. 732nd is about 0.21 inch. 932nd is about 0.28 inch. 532nd, aluminum, brass and dark bronze. And then I'll just show you the aluminum on the other 2 thicknesses, 732nd and 932nd. Okay. Again, just some sort of a plastic-based material. Then you're going to have apparently 2 each of a CGA and a CG3 and a CGD cylinder collars. 2 each in aluminum, 2 each in a brass-plated finish, that's the 03, and then the D would be the dark bronze. Okay. Put those back in there. I'm just going to use the aluminum to give you some dimensional properties. Oh, interesting. There's only 1 brass in here. There's wave washers in here. Apparently, so there's 2 packs of 5 of wave washers. There are 2 aluminum, 2 dark bronze, but only 1 gold. And that is by design. That's in the extended description. There is only 1 in brass right on. So it's correct. The description from the factory matches the 2 in aluminum, 1 in brass, 2 in dark bronze. So in the cylinder guard, which is, it's made of steel, okay? What's important to know is how much room it takes up between the underside of the head of the cylinder. So its overall height is 0.51 inch, so basically a ½ inch. But what's this dimension down in here? So let me measure that. 0.208, so about 7/32nd of an inch right in here. 0.208 is what I measured with the caliper. Now that wave washer is interesting in the sense that the wave washer is going to sit right inside of the ring, so that when you put your, probably a mortise cylinder, could be a rim cylinder, and you tighten that down or you screw it down tight, it's going to keep the ring tight on the face of the door so that it doesn't rattle. And you'll tighten that mortise cylinder down just so that the head of the cylinder is going to start to sit flush with the outside of the collar. And that's what you want. You don't want to expose the head of the cylinder to a wrench or a pry, a tack, some sort of destructive means. You put a pipe wrench on there, that sort of conical shape is meant to take that wrench and have it fall right off. That's the concept. This is meant to rotate on the face of the door. Indeed it does. It will. The OD of the cylinder collars, I'd like to give that to you as well, of the PVC cylinder collars. 1.35 inch. 1.35 inch. That should be just slightly larger than the outside diameter of a mortise cylinder, which I happen to have one here. 1.35 inch. We've got a multi-lock cylinder here, just a rim cylinder, doesn't matter who the brand is. The OD of the head on this, mortise cylinder, is 1.33, so definitely thinner. It's 20 thousandths of an inch smaller. And the concept is that when you install that, you're going to want that head to be below the collar, not like that. That wave washer will be in there. You need to be able to turn the key, and sometimes, depending on the shape of the key or how it's arranged, you don't want it to be all the way in like that. But the concept is you don't want it like that. That's no good. Right there, that's what you're shooting for. Get the head of the cylinder underneath or inside the cylinder guard is the bottom line. Major does not make high security key systems, so we can mix multi-lock and Major in the same conversation. Outside diameter, if I haven't given that to you already, I haven't, about 1 and just heavy on 1.25 inches. I'm sorry, just heavy on 2 and 11/16 is what I meant to say. 2 and 11/16 is where that's coming in at. Okay. This kit weighs about 1.7 pound. Not that that matters, but nonetheless. So I think what I'd like to do is put this back together, and then we'll switch to the screen view, and we will take a closer look at the description of what's included, as well as some supporting documentation. So let's do that now. If you've not hit subscribe yet, we would very much appreciate if you did, and hopefully you're enjoying this video. Now, let's get back to it. Okay, let's take a look at the item here. Let's look at some images that we have first. That's the unit in its slide cover. The lid. The entire kit. Shows you everything that's included. There is only one polished brass. The left side, then the right side. Okay, now the extended description, as I said, lists everything that's included. Cylinder accessory kit, full of these items. When you buy one, you'll get shipped one kit. The kit contains an assortment of popular hardened cylinder guards, plus cylinder collars molded from an engineered plastic. The kit is packed in a handy plastic box for storage, and part numbers are identified for reordering. Cylinder collar refills are available in packs of 6, comprised of these items. Now, what would really be handy is if they included the part numbers there. But nonetheless, they're here, so you'll have to do a little bit of legwork to know what you've got. Yeah, I think I'll improve that description. There's a link below this video to the product brochure, and from here, you can review the cylinder accessory kit. Yeah, see on this page it gives you those numbers. We'll get that added is what we'll do, and then we'll also create links to it. So that's a nice breakdown, but it's the same information really. There's a link also below this video as seen here to the manufacturer's page, and from here you can pull up not only all of the major products that we sell by means of this horizontal navigation, but also a link to the manufacturer's website, as well as a link to their full product catalog right here. I would most certainly recommend a dive into the full product catalog, because it will show you all things major, obviously, but it will also show you the related products to a CAK-15. So I did a find function on the keyboard for this, and wanted to get down to the general area of where we would have cylinder accessories. So as I get down to that area, I've got cylinder extensions and other piece parts that goes with locks, cylinders, locksmithing, things of that nature are all hidden in this little part of the catalog. The first half of the catalog is either security hardware or locksmithing, tools, supplies, and things of that nature. The second half of the catalog contains templates, jigs, fixtures, tools by which you can go about prepping doors and frames for hardware. Let's wrap up this video on camera. If you are enjoying this video, please click thumbs up or like, and also please consider subscribing to our channel. Let's move on to the rest of the video. Now, the name Major is synonymous with very good quality tools that are geared towards the locksmithing profession. If you're a locksmith, and you could be a certified master locksmith, or you might be on the very opposite end of that journey and learning about locksmithing every single day, as I think all locksmiths do, certainly, you'll want to take a look at that catalog. It's full of tools and supplies that sooner or later, eventually, you'll either be glad to know that it exists, or glad to have it in your toolbox, or glad to have access to it. The people over at Major are experts in the field when it comes to understanding how the material is used, the field applications of their tools. They're not just people that take part numbers and then, send tracking numbers. These fellows over there field engineer the material based on their real-world experiences. So when you have a technical question, if we can't answer it, Major is, of course, the comprehensive resource for tech support. They understand everything that they sell. They designed everything they sell, which is a result of their field experience and knowledge. Any questions on the CAK-15 or any other Major product, please feel free to reach out to us. And thank you. Thank you for watching, and if you've enjoyed this video, please click thumbs up, please subscribe, and maybe even send the video to someone that you know. Thank you.